next match, Chaotic Ominous versus HandySavage, and these two have had some words.
They have. Now, the real big story here is that this is a Dallas versus Houston match. Now,
Yes.
Ominous from Dallas and HandySavage from Houston. Dallas and Houston have been
hate each
warring for quite a while.
Hate,
I mean,
but there's
they
definitely
actually love each other.
Yeah,
but
no, they do. But like in the competitive space, when they have to play each other, they just despise each other.
yeah, it is seriously like an 8-year-long rivalry, or like a 7-year-long rivalry, and this is one of the first times that we're seeing it on this broadcast.
Yeah, and Handy, honestly, a very solid Catwoman. I've had a chance to play against it as well. I got to see him at CEO. I'm pretty sure he made it out of pools of CEO as well, so very strong player. Injustice 1, it was actually his first fighting game. He didn't play it seriously, he was just getting into fighting games at that point. But he is now here in Injustice 2.
Yeah, I think he was a Batgirl player, right?
I think so, yeah. No, he played Batgirl and Cyborg, that's right, in Injustice 1.
All right, yeah, and then his opponent, Ominous. Ominous is another player. It's a lot like Kevo in the fact that he plays all of the top tiers. Now, he used mostly Black Adam for this tournament. He used Atrocitus to beat, I believe, Cat to make top 8. But he's also got Aquaman, he's got Superman, and apparently Aquaman is his choice against Catwoman. Okay. Looks like it might be the right choice.
Oh, just barely whiffing, and in a very commanding lead right now so far for Ominous.
Oh, could have punished a little bit harder, but he's still getting a good amount of chip.
5 cat scratches for Handy.
Is he going to use it as an ender?
He is,
yes.
And that's going to be a nice chunk of damage, 370.
Oh, that is risky. Now, one of the biggest differences in this matchup from Injustice 1 to Injustice 2 is the fact...
Oh, that was so smart. He canceled the back 3 dash forward. I mean, either way, he was going to get hit by that unless he jumped. But
right.
I think even still, that was actually going to hit him.
But like I was saying, from the deep is considerably less safe, and Cat Dash goes considerably further. So Aquaman cannot zone Catwoman quite as much. He can still play defensively, as we're seeing right now, but his actual zoning and guaranteed chip is much less.
Beautiful armor back 3, and Handy honestly has one of the most impressive neutrals for a player that's coming to Injustice 2 from any other game.
Wasn't my people's will.
All right, Handy getting back a little bit of life. Ominous, he still has Clash, and Catwoman doesn't do too much Unbreakable. Oh, that should be it. Oh, what? Okay, so what happened right there was he did flip out, but any move that has invincibility in this game, it still counts as connecting the normal or the move. So technically, like for instance, last night on the IPS Online tournament, we saw somebody dive kick somebody who was doing a flip out of the air, and they actually just stopped midway there. Boom.
Yeah, I remember.
And so what he did was he did standing 3 into the Trident throw.
So it acted as though the hitbox was still there.
Right.
Yeah.
So technically he was still able to cancel it. It wasn't a whiff cancel. It just canceled off of hitting Catwoman in her invincibility frames. And then killed her.
Then she did.
So it worked. It was great. I mean, I don't know if it was intentional to be able to potentially bait that exact situation, but if he didn't know that it's a little bit of an option select in that situation, he does now. And I don't know if HandySavage uses any other characters in this game. I haven't seen. I don't think.
He's messed with Cyborg. I don't know if he plays anyone else at this level. Catwoman has definitely been his go-to main, but man, Ominous just dominating HandySavage here in the first round or first life bar.
Yeah, it's a very interesting match. Now, I've talked to Crazy, SoCal Local, about this match, who plays against Han Rashid's Aquaman quite a bit, and he says he thinks the key to this is you have to play so patient and very, very defensive as Catwoman. You can check him from the mid-range with the low whip. You can check him with neutral jump 2. He can't really challenge you with from the deep, so tentacle strike.
Because of the new cat dash.
Right, and so you just have to out-defense him. And then, of course, once he gets close, 1-2. Oh,
wait a second.
All right, is that going to make Handy angry enough?
Oh my goodness!
That was the most accidentally effective teabag I've ever seen. It put him right into down 2 animation.
So the reason why the bags are coming out for Mr. Ominous is because Handy and them had a little bit of a Twitter discussion, and Handy was essentially saying that he will never get sponsored and he's not good enough. And we heard Josh talk about it briefly as well with the whole NSYNC thing sponsoring Ominous. So Handy kind of put himself out there to be bagged if the situation wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Well, honestly, though, Ominous, he's been doing really well in all these tournaments. He's been doing really well at all of their locals. In fact, he wanted to say that he was representing the VGP, who is also hosting Absolute Battle this year, which is another premier event on the Injustice
That
Pro
is true.
Series.
It is a premiere.
So he's a great player, and I don't know, I think talking some trash to him is a little bit dangerous, especially a character who chooses, or sorry, a player who chooses all the top tier characters.
Right.
That's always dangerous.
Oh, nice. Finally challenges one of those jump-ins with his down two. Catwoman has a good down two, and we haven't really seen it from Handy yet, aside from that one instance. Patience here, I like that they're kind of dancing around each other, instantly trades up. And armor back three, that is one thing I will say Handy has done very well this set.
That is somewhat of the Catwoman classic. And it's so good even if it's blocked.
It is. Oh, tries to go for the back two for maybe an early check. Wait a second. Handy is onto something here. Nice. Beautiful patience. Okay, this is the adaptation that I wanted to see out of Handy.
And the meter burn cat dash actually cornered Ominous, so that's a pretty good situation. Although Aquaman, another one of those characters that can choose whatever side the combo ends on, no matter what.
Yep, that is the new change with his forward 2 plus grab. You can choose which side. That was always something that would put them behind whichever direction you were facing, and now it is choosable by you, the player. Power to the players. GameStop.
All right, Ominous wins the clash.
That was literally just like a centimeter right in front of Aquaman. Goes for the jump 2, gets stuffed by the jump 1. Now this is big trouble for HandySavage.
He intentionally took that.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe he tried to push block.
I don't know. I really think he intentionally took that because he realized that he wasn't going to be able to clash at any other point, and he wanted that health back. Now he would have to.
This is. Oh my goodness! This is so close.
Catwoman can still do this. Her damage is crazy, and oh no, he didn't have the meter to fully convert.
Uses the trait. One hit could potentially swing it in Handy's favor. No, but that's it. Dominating Handy after all that smack talk. Ominous shuts up the man himself.
It was a very clean set, and
clean? I don't know if clean is the answer or the verbiage. That was an ass beating from Ominous.
It was,
and it's hard for me to say that because Handy's actually he's my boy, but my man, you can't, my guy, you can't talk that good if you're gonna get destroyed like that.
I think you're about to get kicked out of their Discord, man. They're gonna be like, why are you talking trash to us on the stream?
I'm not talking. What I'm saying is Handy was putting out all that savage trash talk, and then he got his ass handed to him. It sucks to see, but well played to Ominous, honestly.